to Pa'ao Dhamma teaching series. We're very honored to have Venerable Sayadaw U Kumara Vivamsa to continue teaching us the series on the Buddha's last days, Mahāparinibbāṇa Sutta. We're also very honored to have Pa'ao Singapore to co-host this series. The teaching is scheduled for 1.5 hours, including Q&A. Today is part 14. Before teaching starts, we have just a few housekeeping notes. We're again using simultaneous interpretation Zoom functionality for today's teaching. Let's briefly go over the channel selection again and take a minute to select your preferred channel. If you can go to the interpretation globe icon and you can click and please choose either English or Chinese according to your preference. And please do not stay at off or original sound channel. If you use a cell phone, when you select Chinese, be sure to click done to complete the selection. Please select the preferred interpretation language channel now. If you have any question, please send it to Zoom chat room. Thank you for your cooperation. Now we're ready for the teaching. May we invite Sayadaw interpreting Bande to start the teaching, please. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay. Repeat after me to take 5 breaths. Aham Bande.
Aham Bande.
Ti saranena saha.
Ti saranena saha.
Panja silang.
Panja silang.
Dhamma yajami.
Dhamman yajami.
Anugaham gatawa.
Anugaham gatva.
Silandeta.
Silandeta.
Me Bande.
Me Bande.
Dutiyampi.
Dutiyampi.
Aham Bande.
Aham Bande.
Ti saranena saha.
Ti saranena saha.
Panja silang.
Panja silang.
Dhamma yajami.
Dhamman yajami.
Anugaham gatawa.
Anugaham gatva.
Silandeta.
Silandeta.
Me Bande.
Me Bande.
Tatiyampi.
Tadiyambi.
Aham Bande.
Aham Bande.
Ti saranena saha.
Ti saranena saha.
Panja silang.
Panja silang.
Dhamma yajami.
Dhamman yajami.
Anugaham gatawa.
Anugaham gatva.
Silandeta.
Silandeta.
Me Bande.
Me Bande.
Ya Mahavadami Tamvadeta.
Ama Bande.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Namo dassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo dassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo dassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Sanඝaṃ saranam gacchāmi.
Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Sangham saranam gacchāmi.
Ti sarana gamanam paripurnam.
Ama Bande.
Panati pada viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Panati pada viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Adina dana viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Adina dana viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Kamesu mecchachara viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Kamesu miccachara viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Musawada viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Musavada viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Surameraya mijapamada thana viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Sura miracha maja pamadatana viramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Idame punya asawakaya vahang hotu.
Idame bunyan asawakayam vahang hodu.
Idame silang nibbanasa pacayo hotu.
Idame silang nibbanasa pacayo hodu.
Tisarane nasaha penja silang dhaman sadhugang katawa apamadina sampaditha.
Ama bante.
Okay, let's start our Dhamma discussion by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today, Mahāparinibbāṇa Sutta, the Buddha's last days, part 14. You know, the Buddha the Buddha renounced, relinquished his Ayusankhara, life-maintaining samapatti. After telling the relinquishment of life-maintaining samapatti to Venerable Ananda, then Venerable Ananda will request the Buddhas not to relinquish, to stay full lifespan of the Buddhas, 1 century, or lifespan of the human being during the Buddha times. The Buddha knows Venerable Ananda request him. Because of this reason, before request of Venerable Ananda, the Buddha was given many different kinds of Dhammas to Venerable Ananda. When the Venerable Ananda, when the Buddha hinted, he relinquished his life maintaining samapatti, samapatti, Ayusankhara, then very great earthquake appeared. Then when the great earthquake appeared seriously, then the Buddha also explains 8 causes for great earthquakes. Then Venerable Ananda understood the Buddha already relinquished his life, Ayusankhara, life maintaining samapatti. Then after that, the Buddha continued to explain 8 assemblies. The Buddha relinquished this life maintaining samapatti, Ayusankhara, is not because of afraid of Mara. The Buddha has no fears. Although the Buddha approached many different kinds of assemblies, Atha Parisa, the Buddha didn't feel any fear. How the Buddha will be afraid of the Mara? Then after explaining Atha Parisa, 8 assemblies, how the Buddha approached them, then Venerable Ananda wanted to request from the Buddha to stay full lifespan of the Buddha, 100 years or more than 100 years, Ayukapa. The Buddha also understood Ananda will request from the Buddha. That is why before request, the Buddha continued to explain another Dhamma talk, Atha Abhipayarana. Atha Abhipayarana. Is it? What are the Atha Abhipayarana? Udhamadasi, you have the table of Atha Abhipayarana, is it? Field of mastery here. Atha Abhipayarana. Altogether 8 Abhipayarana. Abhipayarana here, they translate 8 field of mastery. 8 field of mastery. Is it? What is Abhipayarana? That can be divided into 2 words. Abhibhu and Ayatana. Abhipayarana, Abhibhu and Ayatana. What is Abhibhu? You know, Vichanika Dhamepi Aramananipi. Abhibhu Ayatana. Abhibhu is here the 8th field of mastery. Myanmar Abhibhu, you know, it can overcome or it can conquer. The opposites, the Dhamma, the opposites of the Dhamma. What are the opposites of the Dhamma? Opposite Dhamma is Nivarana, 5 hindrances, is it? When they can stay with the object, they can also conquer, they can also overcome, they can also overwhelm the 5 hindrances, Nivarana. Also, they can also overcome, they can also take the objects of kasina. The objects of kasina. Okay, in Myanmar, there are also Myanmar listeners. Sanjambe Nivarana Teado go lagao, Ayong go lagao, Lombo Nainin Nainago, Abhibhu. So they can conquer, they can overcome, they can take the object Dhamma of hindrances and also objects of kasina. Then another one is Ayatana. Ayatana, the cause of special cause of happiness for yogi. The special causes of happiness for yogi. Okay. Then when they are practicing such kinds of Abhipayarana jhana, they can attain special happiness without any defilements or without any hindrances. They have special happiness, not only ordinary happiness. That is why they are called Ayatana. So 2 words combined together, then what will happen? Abhipayarana jhana. Abhipayarana jhana. Here they translate 8 field of mastery or 8 stages, 8 categories of mastery, 8 field, 8 stages of mastery. Altogether 8. Is it? Altogether 8. Kasina. Abhipayana Zanami actually only just Kasina meditation practice. When they can practice Kasina meditation, 8 different kinds of Kasina meditation with the different ways, then they can overcome the opposites, the Dhamma or Nivarana or Kilesa, hindrances or defilements. They can also take the Kasina objects easily, or they overcome the opposites, Dhamma or hindrances and defilement. They can also take Kasina objects easily, then they can attain the special happiness for yogi, or yogi can attain the special happiness. This is the meaning of Abhipayana. So there are 8 ways of practice of Abhipayana jhana. Is it? The Buddha explained with the Pali. Then by reading the Pali, very difficult to understand for normal yogi. Even those who have Pali knowledge, even who are practicing meditation, may be difficult to understand. Then, if they can read the Tathagata explanation, they may understand something. If they have enough Pali knowledge, they may understand. But we also need to read the many shadows explanation. What is Abhipayana? Is it? Then, okay, we understand the how does it mean? How does this mean? A little bit, not fully. Is it? A little bit, but if I explain according to my understanding, and then you will be able to understand also. And number 1, if the Buddha didn't give such kinds of Dhamma talk, Venerable Ananda will have chance to request from the Buddha. That is when the Buddha didn't allow him to request yet. That is, he continued to explain 8 Abhipayana jhana, field of mastery. Is it? Then what is the first one? The first one, there are 8 Abhipayana. There are 8 Abhipayana jhana ananda. Then what are they? Then ejata rupasini eko bheda rupani pasati. You know, ejata rupasini eko bheda rupani pasati paredani suwana dobhanani. Dani abhibhoya janami pasamiti ewan sinyi hoti idam pathama abhipayana. What is the meaning? Okay, you can read here. This is the direct translations in English or Chinese. Is it? When one perceives form subjectively sees small forms, beautiful or ugly, externals to himself. You understand or not? This is the first Abhipayana jhana. Then very difficult to understand, is it? Then, but if you read the explanation, or maybe if you have already practiced the Tinkasina 8 attainment, you will understand what the Buddha means. Also need to read the commentary explanation. That is why commentary explanations are very important. For example, the Buddha gave in this way in Pali, then Venerable Ananda or like the Venerable Sariputta, Moggallana, etc. They understand what the Buddha means. Why? They have already practiced such kinds of Abhipayana jhana since long time ago in many past life as well as in present life. That is why they understand. But for those who have not so many knowledge and practice or Pali, etc., they will not understand what the Buddha means, especially the later generation. Then if they don't understand, they approach Venerable Sariputta, Moggallana, Ananda, etc., what the Buddha means with this sentence, etc. Then you know, the later young bhikkhu, samanera, layperson, etc., or later generation. At that time, they explain what the Buddha means. This is the explanations or commentary. Those kinds of things. Is it? Then when they explain in detail what are they, what the Buddha means, etc., then they also understand. Then those explanations are here, Atthakatha, commentary. Then because of this, we also understand by reading those Atthakatha, what the Buddha means. Is it? Okay, number one. Then we explain number 2, number 3, number 4, etc. Is it? The number 1 is Ijjatan Rupa Sinyi Eko Bheda Rupani Pasati. Ijjatan Rupa Sinyi. This is the first Abhipayana jhana. You know, okay, in our meditation centers, we teach Anapana meditations for beginners. Okay, they practice Anapana meditation step by step, systematically, successfully. Then they attain up to 4th jhana's concentration state, or they have quite enough concentration. Then based on this concentration, especially the 4th jhana's concentration, they are light or wisdom. If they have Anapana 4th jhana's concentration, then what will happen? Based on this 4th jhana's concentration, using the light of concentration or the light of wisdom, they can discern 32% of the body in their body. Or 32% of the body, you know, Kesa, Loma, Naka, and the jaw, or hair, body hair, nail, teeth, skin, etc. Or they can discern step by step up to 32 parts. Then when they can see 32% of the body with their wisdom, with the light of wisdom, then they can also see their color, is it? Their color. Then Ijjata Rupa Sinyi, they are taking the 8 internal Rupa objects. Internal Rupa objects in their body. For example, hair, body hair, knee, teeth, skin, etc. Is it? Oh, but when they can discern 32% of the body in their body, then taking, you know, the color of 32% of the body, what can happen? They can practice the color kasinas. Color kasinas. Then what will happen? You know, Nila Kasina. Nila Kasina is the blue-black Kasina. Is it brown Kasina or in this way? Is it? A New York Kasina. Nila Kasina. Oh. Then what will happen? When they discern hair, when they pay attention to the hair, color of hair is okay, black or brown colors. Is it? Blue color, blue-black color, etc. KC. Then taking the black color of hairs, they can practice Nila Kasina. Is it? Nila Kasina. Only just taking their black colors of internal hair. Then they can only just prepare. They can only just prepare pre-kama preparations, no preliminary sign. Then based on this one, okay, they can extend this kasina objects up to far away, external, etc. Then what will happen? Or they can take up to Upajjhara Samadhi, Jhana Samadhi concentration state. Or this one, Ijjata Rupa Mi, this one. Okay. I will try explain now, is it? Then here we are also teaching in this way here. Then after discerning of 32% of the body based on Anapana 4th jhana, then they discern, they pay attention the black color of her hair. Then what will happen? Only just taking black color of her hair internally, then they cannot attain up to jhana's concentration state. Then After taking the black color or hairs, then when it becomes Patibhaganimeta, for example, it will change to Ogahanimeta after the Patibhaganimeta in this way. Then when they can focus on these objects deeply, then don't stay only with the internal objects. Then they should try to extend this Kasina objects, black Kasina objects, blue black Kasina objects up to infinite universe, up to end of your mind. Then finally, wherever you pay attention, you will only see blue black color. That's nothing internally and externally. Then after extending in this way, what will happen? Okay, they can only just focus on one place in front of you. Then when you can absorb into this Patibhaganimeta object, notice Nila, black, Nila, black, etc. Then what will happen? Then you can attain the first jhana. When you attain the first jhana, when you become a master in the first jhana, you can continue to practice the second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, even up to Nivasanyana Sayana jhana, based on Nila Kasina. Is it? You can attain up to 8 attainments. You can attain up to 8 attainments based on this Kasina object. Then me Ejata Rupa Senyi. Later, continue. Then when you extend the Kasina objects up to external, okay, up to infinite universe, then it becomes external objects. Is not only internal, not only in the internal body, then will become external. Then also can pay attention, for example, the yogi, one yogi, you are meditating at the meditation hall together with the other yogi. One yogi is sitting in front of you. Then he or she has the black hair, is it? Then it's before practicing, you pay attention her hair, external hair, black color her hair. Is it? Then establish Anapana up to 4 jhanas concentration. At first, you descend the 32 parts of the body and your body, one by one. Then only just pay attention, internal 32 black color or hair, internal black color or hair. Then sure, based on this, you can pay attention the external, the other person's black colors or hair. And when you pay attention her or his black color or hairs, then as soon as you focus on this, it will become, Ogahanimeta, Patibhaganimeta, immediately. That means you automatically overcomes the opposites that Dhamma, Nivarana. Nivarana are not there. Nivarana cannot torture your mind. You also can take the Kasina objects easily. That is called Abhipayarana. Is it? Abhipayarana. Then what happens? You extend the Kasina objects up to infinite universe. After extending, you only just focus on one place in front of you. Then taking this Nila Kasina Patibhaganimeta object, then you will attain the first jhana. Then when you become a master in the first jhana, you can continue to practice second jhana, etc. Up to Nivasanyana jhana stage. Then you also attain the special happiness. They are Ayatana. Ayatana. So altogether Abhipayarana. Is it? Then they are called Abhipayarana jhana. Abhipayarana jhana means then first take the internal objects, internal rupa objects. But taking internal rupa objects, you cannot attain up to jhana's concentration yet. It will be only just preliminary concentration. To be able to attain, Upajara Samadhi or Apana Samadhi, access concentration or absorption concentration, you continue to take external rupa objects. Then they become Kasina Patibhaga, Kasina objects, Kasina Patibhaganimeta. Then according to procedure of Kasina practice, then you extend up to infinite universe. After expanding the Kasina objects, then you only just focus on one place, then you can attain those jhana. Then you also overcome the opposites Dhamma or hindrances or kilesa. Then you can also take the kasina objects easily. Is it? Nyanodrita yami, Pogalasa nyanodrita daya aramanani. Then if your knowledge is very sharp, very intelligent person, those who have parami in kasina meditation practice, they can easily take the kasina object, is it? Or kasina object. Then they attain up to jhana's concentration state. Then in the same way, if you understand, for example, for nila kasina, blue-black kasina, then peta ban. When you descend the 30% of the body, the blue color of the ball also you can descend blue color of the ball. Based on this blue color of the ball, then you can also practice nila kasina, blue-black kasina. The same procedure, is it? The ekidar kaya here, you see the iron ball, black color or iron balls in your eyes. In the same way, establish one concentration that you have already attained. For example, anapana up to 4 jhana state. Based on this concentration, you only just pay attention to the black color or the iron ball in your eyes. Then based on this, don't stop here only. Then based on this, you can pay attention external person's black color or the iron ball that you have seen before. Or maybe you can rightly extend your black color or iron balls up to external, not only internal. Then up to infinite universe. After extending the when it becomes Pratipagganimita, you can extend, you can expand up to infinite universe. After extending, you only just focus on one place in front of you and note as nila, blue, black, or black, etc. Then you can attain the first jhana. When you become a master in the first jhana, you can continue to practice second jhana up to nivasana, nasinana jhana. This is the first explanation of Abhipayana. Ejata Rupa Sini. Take internal Rupa as object. Is it? Then don't stop with internal Rupa objects. Eko Beta Rupani Pasati. Eko Beta Yogi. Eko is a yogi. Beta Rupani Pasati. Continue to descend the external Rupa. Then it will be a Vipayana jhana. You can attain up to jhana's concentration state. You can overcome the opposite Dhamma or hindrances or defilement. You can take kasina objects easily. Then you can also attain the special happiness. They are called Vipayana, Vibhu Ayatana. Okay, the first explanation. Okay, this is Nila kasina. Then Pita kasina. If you wish to practice Pita kasina, when you become Master and Nila kasina. The Pita is a yellow kasina. The same procedure. First, you establish concentration up to 4 jhana stage. Based on this anapana 4 jhana concentration, then you pay attention 32% of the body and your body generally. But you have already descended 32% of the body before practicing the Kala kasina, is it? Then in your body, what are they? For example, fat, the yellow color of fat in your body. You can pay attention. For example, yellow color of the fat, yellow, or it become preliminary sign, pre-kammanimita, is it? Don't stay only in this area. Then later, when it become, your concentrations become deeper, or when it become pure, stable, then you should extend up to infinite universe. Then will be Oganimeta, Pratipagganimita. Then when it becomes Pratipagganimita, then you already extend up to infinite universe. Internally and externally, wherever you pay attention, all become yellow color. Then there will be Pratipagganimita. After expanding in this way, you only just focus on one place in front of you. Then when you can concentrate on this, then note as Pitakan, yellow, Pitakan, yellow. Then you can attain the first jhana. You stay there for about 2 hours, 3 hours, etc. Then later practice mastery and the Pita kasina. What will happen? Then when you are a master, when you become a master in the first jhana, then you can continue to practice the second jhana, etc. Taking the same objects, the same procedure. You can attain up to 8 attainments. Is it? 8 attainments. This is Pita kasina. Then not only Pita Kasina, for example, yellow color of your skin. If your skin is yellow color, then you can also take the yellow color of the skin to practice yellow Kasina. The same procedure. Hatha Pada Paitesu, you know Hatha Pada Paitesu here. Then if the fan, color of the fan is yellow color, you can also take the yellow color of your pants. Then they can be the objects of Pita Kasina. The Ekina Pitaka Thani, your eyes, some places are yellow color. You can also pay attention yellow color of your eyes. Then it can be Pita Kasina objects. First, you should pay attention in internal rupa in your body. Then later, don't stay only here. Then you should expand up to infinite universe, or you pay attention external persons, yellow color. Is it yellow? External persons, yellow color. Then in their body. Then later you can attain up to jhana's concentration. So those jhana are called abhipayana jhana. Then another one, lohita. Okay. Then Pita Kasina finish, yellow Kasina. You can practice up to 4 jhana state or Nivasanyana jhana state. Okay, no problem. Then Lohita Kasina also the same. Establish one concentration like Anapana up to 4 jhanas concentration. You pay attention, you know, the red color, sorry, red Kasina. Red Kasina, Lohita Kasina, red color of the flesh in your body. You can pay attention, red color of flesh in your body. Then Lohita, red, then it becomes you know, stable, your concentrations become strong. Then later you expand up to infinite universe or become red color. What will happen? Okay, red kasina. After extending in this way, you only just focus on one place in front of you. Or in this way, you can also practice, you can attain up to a higher level of concentration. Then not only, for example, you pay attention the red color of flesh, you know, the flesh in your body. But after that, you pay attention external red color of flesh. Other persons red color of flesh. And you see, for example, the red color of the flesh or meat, etc. Then you can also practice in this way. Then you can attain up to jhana's concentration state. Not only flesh in your body, also lohitewa, you know, and blood in your body. They are also red color. Then you pay attention the red color of the blood in your body. Then it becomes Patibhaganimeta, then it stands up to infinite universe. Then you can attain jhana's concentration state. Is it? Then another one is Chainwaya. Chainwaya, if your tongue is a red color, then you can also pay attention the red color of your tongues. It can be Lohita Kasina object. Another one is Ekina Rati Thane. They are also red color of the eyes. There are also some place in your eyes are red color. Then you can also pay attention the red color of your eyes. It can be red Kasina, Lohita Kasina object. Then you can practice Lohita Kasina, Nila, Pita, Lohita. Another one is Odhata Kasina. Odhata Kasina is the same way you establish Anapana up to 4 jhanas concentration. You pay attention the white color of your bone or skeleton in your body. Is it? Then you pay attention white color only it becomes whiter and whiter. Or then at that time, then you can extend up to infinite universe. Or based on internal white color of the skeleton, then you can also pay attention external white color of the skeleton. Is it? White color. Other person's skeleton, etc. That person's skeleton, etc. Then based on this, you can design white, odatan, white, odatan, white. When you can concentrate on this, that will become Patibhaganimeta. Then stay with this object for some times. After they expand up to infinite universe, up to end of your mind, all become white color Patibhaganimeta. Then after extending, only just focus on one place in front of you. When you get absorbed into this Pratibhaga object, then you can attain the white kasina, the first jhana. Practice there stay there for a long time until you become master, around 2 or 3 hours like this. Then based on the first jhana, you can continue to practice the second jhana and higher jhana according to the same procedure. Then you can attain up to 8 minutes based on Odata Kasina. Then not only white color or the bone skeleton, also in the same way you pay attention white color or the teeth, the internal teeth, then later external teeth, or maybe you may directly expand up to infinite universe when it becomes Pratibhaga Nibbāṇa. And also, naked nail, white color or your fingernail or toenails. Then also white color of the eyes, some places are white color. In this way, you can pay attention any white color in your body first, later extend up to external. Or continue to pay attention external white color or body part. Then you can attain up to jhanas concentration state. They are called 4 color kasinas. You can attain up to 4 jhana or nivasana, nasana jhana. Then this is called the first abhipayana jhana. Then based on internal ejata rupa, ejata rupa seni. Ejata rupa, then you continue to practice taking baheda rupa, external rupa. Then you can attain up to jhanas concentration stage. This is called the first abhipayana jhana. When you attain up to upajara samadhi or jhana samadhi, then sure you can overcome the opposite dhamma of hindrances or kilesa. You can also take the kasina objects easily because of yogi's parami or knowledge, intelligence. What will happen? They can also stay with those objects peacefully, happily. Then they attain up to the special happiness here. That is why they are called abhipayana jhana. This is the first practice of abhipayana jhana taught by the Buddha. Okay, number 2. What is number 2? Number 1. Number 1, if I explain number 1 in detail, then the other will be easier to explain. Then, Eko Beda Panipasati, then Paridhani. Paridhani is the small objects. Small objects means just now I already explained. For example, hair is okay. Big, small objects is okay. Small objects. Also here, eyeball is actually quite small. Is it? But it can be bigger because of the possession of yogi, bhavana senya, the possession of meditation. Is it? Because of yogis, parami, yogis, the concentration, it can become bigger. Although they are very small, although they are very small part in your body, but they can be bigger. They can practice to attain jhanas concentration state. Is it? Paridhani. Then another one is, Suwana Dhokvanani. You see Suwana Dhokvanani, or see small form, then beautiful or ugly. Yeah, Suwana Dhokvanani, beautiful or ugly. The object is beautiful or ugly, no problem. Is it? For example, in your body, some part may be beautiful, some part may not be beautiful, maybe ugly. No problem. Beautiful or ugly, they can be the objects of kasina. Abhipayana can be abhipayana jhana. Or some may be beautiful, some may not be beautiful. For example, you pay attention the skin and your whole body may be beautiful. Then your hair may be beautiful, but internal organs sure may not be beautiful, will be ugly. Is it? Then when you pay attention the yellow color of fat, etc., flesh, then will not be beautiful, will be ugly. Beautiful or ugly, no problem. They can be the objects of kasina jhana. They can overcome. They can take those objects easily if they are intelligent. extended to himself, then break down the suwana dobanani. Okay, then finish, beautiful or ugly, but here refer to small objects in your internal body. Then you can practice 4 color kasina, taking those color of internal organs. Then you can attain up to 4th jhana state or Nivasana jhana state. Then you finish this one. If you finish this one, the second explanation, you see, Ejatan Rupa Senyi Ego Beda Rupani Pasati Apamanani Suona Dobanani. What is the changes? Another one only change is instead of parita here apamana, you know, the unlimited objects, very large objects. Only just this one. Just now as a beginning from small objects, it expands up to infinite universe, become very large objects. Then they can take up to jhana's concentration state. They are called abhipayana jhana. But here in the second explanation, only just very large casino objects, very large casino objects. Then you can rightly pay attention, very large casino objects. Is it? Taken beginning from your internal organs, large or small, no problem. Sign for example, here the hair, the whole hair is very large compared to the you know, black color or eyeball. Big or small in internal organs can be objects of kasina, only just this one. The other parts also in the same way. Small or big or small, no problem. Is it? They can be the objects of kasina when you become skillful. Then you can take up to jhana's concentration state. Then the third explanation, you know, the third is what is the difference? Ejata Arupa Senyi Ego Veda Rupani Pasati. This one is they directly pay attention the external objects without taking internal objects, you know, internal organ. They can directly pay attention external objects. There are many external color objects, is it? External color objects, but they are also small. Small me, for example, you directly pay attention other persons, for example, the black color or eyeballs. Then based on concentration, it become nila kasina. It can become nila kasina. Can pay attention the white color of teeth, white color of nail, etc. Then can directly become kasina objects. Is it? Okay, this one is a small objects. Taking the external small objects, they can attain abhipayana jhana. Then the other kala kasina also the same way. Then without taking internal big or small objects, they can directly pay attention external small objects. Then black kasina, nila kasina, then nila kala, black color, pita kasina, yellow color, Loida kasina, red color, Odada kasina, white color. But must be small objects. Beginning from small objects, later when they can practice, you know, Prikama Nimeta, Oga Nimeta, Padipaga Nimeta successfully, later expand up to infinite universe. After extending, they can focus on one place, then they can take up to China's concentration state. This is without taking internal objects, directly take the external small objects. Then another number 4 is only just change, you know, apamanani. You know, also the objects may be beautiful or ugly, no problem. Beautiful objects or ugly objects, every color objects can be the objects of kasina. Understand? Beautiful or ugly, no problem. Then in the same way, the other number 4th one is a change, you know, the large form. Here, sees large form. Just now it's a small form, but now large form. Large objects. Then you pay attention the very big black colors. Is it? Very big black colors. Can be the objects of kasina. For example, other persons black color or hair or very white, very the black color of cloth, black color of marble, stone, etc. All can be the objects of kasina jhana, or very large objects. Then the other also the same way, yellow color, very big yellow color, like cloth or any yellow color. Then pita, lohitaka also the same way, red color. Then white color, then white cloth or very big white objects. The host color then also can consider as large objects. Then later can short extend up to infinite universe according to procedures of kasina practice. Then they get up to jhana's concentration state. Okay, the same procedure. Okay, only just according to lesson lesson desire, the Buddha is explaining by many ways. When the Buddha explained in this way, the other person, according to their parami and previous practice, they will understand. When the Buddha explained in another way, then the other person who are familiar with those practices, they will understand. That is why the Buddha explained by many ways. And number 4, you understand the external without taking internal objects, directly take external small objects or large objects only. Good or bad, beautiful or ugly, no problem. Can be the objects of kasina. Then they get up to 4 jhanas or nivasana, nasana jhana state. Then number 5. Where's the number 5? Uddhama does it. Okay, number 5, you see. In Ejata, Arupa, Seni, Ego, Veda, Rupani, Pasati, Nilani, Nila, Wanani, etc. Is it? Many, very long explanation. This one is just now as the Suwana Dobana, beautiful or ugly, no problem. All can be the objects of kasina. But here, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8 refers to only very pure and beautiful objects only. External objects only, not internal. Is it? Behavior, external objects only. For example, you want to practice Nila kasina, blue-black kasina. Then establish one concentration like Anapana up to 4 jhana state. Based on this, you pay attention blue color of the flower. Then this is beautiful flower. Is it? Also very pure. Everybody like, everybody love. Then you pay attention as blue, black, etc. Then it began Paribhaganimeda within short times. After they stay with this objects for some time, expand up to infinite universe. After extending, all become blue, black color, Nila kasina objects. After that, only just focus on one place in front of you. Then you will attain the first jhana. Practice the first jhana to be mastery. Then when you become a master in the first jhana, continue to practice the higher jhana up to nivasana, nasana jhana, must be pure, beautiful objects, external objects, okay, like flower, color of the blue color of flower, etc. Then if you understand number 6 is a yellow color, pitaka, this one, nila wanani. Uma Popa Nila Wana, yes. This one, it does not mention, small or large. Then every small or large color, no problem. For example, small flower also can be the objects of Nila kasina. Big flower or the cloth, very big cloth also possible. They are also pure. Is it? Not ugly. Not ugly. Then it can be the objects of kasina. That is why every blue-black color can be the objects of Nila kasina, but must be pure, not ugly. Ugly means usually the organs from a human's body are ugly, is it? Or organs of human's body are ugly. Not this ugly objects, only just pure and the beautiful objects like the flower or cloth, etc., paper, etc. They can be the objects of kasina. Then nila. In the same way, pita for pita kasina, yellow color flower, small yellow color flower or very big yellow color flower can be the objects of yellow kasina. And also cloth, small cloths or big cloths, then can be the objects of yellow kasina. Or the other yellow color also the same way. Is it? Then nila lohita kasina, red color, maybe small red flower or big red flower like rose, red rose, etc. Or big flower, red flower, or cloth, also small cloth or big cloth. Okay, no problem. They can be objects of red kasina, lohita kasina. Then another one is a white flower, you know, very small, like jasmine flower, also can be the objects of white kasina. Then very big flower, okay, a white rose flower also okay, very big white flower also okay, also small white clothes or very big white clothes also okay. Then can be the objects of white kasina. Establish one concentration up to 4 jhana state like anapana. Then based on this concentration, pay attention the white color or the small flower or big flower, cloth or big or small cloth, no problem. Then note as order time, white, then it become whiter and whiter, then become brighter and brighter. When it become bright, stay with this object for some time. After that, expand up to infinite universe. Or become white color, white bright color. Internally and externally, there's nothing. After expanding in this way, pay attention the white kasina nimitta objects in front of you. Then when you can take this object, when you can absorb into this white kasina object, then you will attain the first jhana, stay there for a long time. Or in this way you can practice. Then what will happen? Then later you can take up to 4 jhanas on the Vasinana jhana. Okay, altogether 8 Abhibayana jhana be this one. Then when you can attain up to jhana's concentration state, then you also overcome the opposite dhamma of hindrances or nivarana. You also overcome, you take the kasina objects easily. Is it? Then because of your knowledge is sharp or intelligence, you can take the objects easily. Then you also attain up to jhana's concentration state, many different levels of jhana's concentration. That time, you also attain the special happiness without any defilement, or that is when they are called Abhibayana jhana. Okay. Then finally, then taking those kinds of internal or external, small or big or ugly or beautiful or ugly objects. Then finally, you can attain up to jhana's concentration state. When you attain up to jhana's concentration state, then you overcome the opposites, the dhamma or hindrances. And also you can take the objects easily and you attain special happiness. They are called Abhibayana jhana. Okay. Regarding Abhibayana jhana, okay, finish. Then what is the difference? For example, the first among these 8, the first 4 is suitable for those who have many different thinkings, many destructive thinkings, you know, Vitaka Charita. Also, the Parita means the small objects, small kasina objects are suitable for those who have Vitaka Charita, the temperament of thinking, too many thinking. Then Parita Apamana, love objects is the suitable for those who have temperament or characters of Moha Charita, is it? The delusion. Then also another one is ugly objects and the beautiful objects. Beautiful objects are suitable for those who have Dodha Charita, the characters of anger, Dosa, is it? Ugly objects are suitable for those who have the temperaments of characters of Raga. Then because of this, the Buddha divide into 4 groups of objects, you know, the small objects, large objects, and also beautiful objects and ugly objects, or depends on their temperament, their character. Then you have such kinds of character, you understand, then you can take your suitable objects, or they are suitable for this. Okay, if you finish this one, what will happen? Then the Buddha didn't stop. Why the Buddha already practiced this, and he also entered into such kinds of abhidharana jhana many times. Then if he has such kinds of jhana attainment, how he will be afraid of the Mara? Or the Buddha be like this, is it? The Buddha has no fear to the Mara. Even the Buddha can enter into such kinds of abhidharana jhana easily. He also practice many times. Or the Buddha mean like this. After that, the Buddha didn't give chance to Venerable Ananda. The Buddha continued to explain Attha Vimokha. What are Attha Vimokha? You know Attha Vimokha. Attha Vimokha, okay. The table, okay, liberations, okay, 8 liberation or release or deliverance, okay, emancipation, no problem. All the translation are the same, is it? Okay, what is the one? The first one, Attha Vimokha is a Rupi Rupani Pasati Ayan Patamo Vimokha. Vimokha means liberation. What is the liberations? You know, also the same. When they attain such kinds of jhana, then they can be free from opposite dhamma or nivarana, hindrances or defilement. Okay, they can liberate from opposite dhamma of nivarana, hindrances. And also, they can stay with the kasina objects freely without any obstacle. Because of this reason, they are called Vimokha, liberations or release. Okay? Okay, Vimokha means like this. Then for every jhana, only will be different objects. The meaning is the same. When they can stay with those kasina objects, they attain jhana. When they attain jhana, they are free from nivarana, opposite dhamma of nivarana. They liberate from opposite dhamma of nivarana. They can also stay with the kasina objects freely without any obstacle. That is why they are called Vimokha, liberation. There are 8 liberations. The first one is, you know, Rupi Rupani Pasati Ayan Patamo Vimokha. Rupi Rupani Pasati Ayan Patamo Vimokha. This is also referred to Rupa Vachara jhana. Then the yogi pay attention. Rupa as objects, is it? The first Vimokha is Rupi Rupani Pasati. They took the kasina Rupa objects in their own body, internal body. Then after that, they continue to take the external kasina objects. Then they attain up to jhana's concentration state. This is the first Vimokha. Rupi Rupani Pasati. Rupi refer to internal Rupa. Rupani refer to external Rupa. Then the same procedure. Okay, any kasina just now already explained, quite similar. Depending on the Dhamma or listener, see the desire the Buddha taught in this way. The internal kasina objects, after that, continue to take external kasina objects without stopping with internal objects only. Then they attain up to jhana's concentration state. Then number 2 is a Ijjatan Arupasinyi Veda Rupani Pasati. Then without taking internal Rupa kasina objects, they directly take external kasina objects. Is it? Then they attain up to jhana's concentration state. This is the second liberation. Then number 3 is a Subandeva Adhimoto Hoti. they are beautiful. Thinking it is beautiful, one becomes intense on it, is it? Me just now already explained, only just beautiful objects. For example, like flower or very beautiful clothes, etc. Then they can be the objects of vipassana. Or kala kasina, okay? Kala kasina must be beautiful color only. Then they take like flower. They pay attention to those beautiful color, then they can every different color. Then they can take up to jhana's concentration state, then they can liberate from the objects, dhamma or hindrances, etc. Then they are refers to nila, pita, loida, odada, okay, pure and beautiful external objects. Okay, wana kasina, 4 wana kasina. Refer to number 3, refer to 4 wana kasina. The first one also kasina internal, after the external. Then they attain up to jhana. The second one is entirely take external, beautiful or ugly, no problem. Then they can take up to jhana's concentration state. They liberate from objects, dhamma or hindrances. The third one is a beautiful me, only just external beautiful objects, beautiful color objects, nila, pita, loida, odada, like a flower or beautiful clothes, etc. Then they can be the objects of kasina or the jhana's concentration. Then these are refers to rupa jhana here. Is it? These are referred to rupa jhana. Then the first abhibhayana also can consider up to 4 jhanas concentration state, no problem. Okay, then refer to rupa jhana. Okay, abhibhayana also possible, but can continue to practice arupa jhana also. Here, these 3 refer to rupa jhana. Then here number 4 is akasa nisayana jhana. Then you understand akasa nisayana. Then one enter the sphere of infinite space, then boundless space jhana. This one, okay, you understand how to practice. Then I will explain briefly. For example, based on the white color, white kasina up to 4 jhana state, they enter into white kasina up to 4 jhana state. Then they also reflect on the disadvantages of the body or rupa, or they don't want the body or rupa. Then this is called rupa viraga bhavana. Okay, rupa viraga bhavana. They don't like the rupa. Without rupa, only just arupa, nama is the peaceful. They think like this. Then how to practice? And then do, for example, odada kasina, the first jhana to 4 jhanas, step by step. Then imagine from the 4th jhana, then you should reflect this 4 jhana is taken rupa as objects, that I am disappointed. Rupa is taken, they are taking rupa as object. Is it? That I am disappointed. Then this 4 jhana is very close to somnasa awareness, pleasant feeling enemy. Then this 4 jhana is not as peaceful as akasa nisayana jhana, arupa jhana, which is more peaceful and superior, liberated. They reflect in this way. After reflecting in this way with the intentions to attain the first arupa jhana, the boundless space jhana, then what happened? Pay attention the space in this white kasina objects. Then the space will appear in the yogi's mind. They only just pay attention the space, or space become wider and wider. Wider and wider means wherever yogi pay attention, the space will be space only. Then in this way, then finally pay attention the space only everywhere up to infinite universe. Then all become space. Then original white kasina, rupa kasina objects will disappear. This one we call kasino kasi makasa, space reached by removing original rupa kasina objects. Like this. Then no more white kasina objects. They only just space will remain internally and externally. That's nothing. Then only just pay attention space at one place. And for you, the note is agaso, anando, agaso. Okay, space or boundless space. Then when you can take this space objects, then you attain the first arupa jhana. This is number 4, akasa nisayana jhana. Then when you understand the one, when they stay there for 2 hours, 3 hours, etc. in every session, every day, then when you become master in this jhana, whenever you want to enter into this jhana, you can enter into this jhana easily. Then you become master. Then you can continue to practice the Vijnana Sayana jhana, number 5. One enter the sphere of infinite consciousness, the new boundless consciousness. The same. Vijnana jhana. The same procedure you practice beginning from the first jhana up to the fifth jhana or the first arpa jhana. And imagine from the first arpa jhana, you only just reflect on the disadvantages and advantages. How to reflect? You know, the first arpa jhana is very close to the fourth rupa jhana, enemy. The first arpa jhana is not as peaceful as second arpa jhana, vijnana jhana. Then the vijnana jhana is more peaceful than the first arpa jhana. Or with the intentions to attain second arpa jhana, vijnana jhana, boundless consciousness jhana. Then you only just pay attention the first arpa jhana jhana. Then know as vijnana or ananda vijnana, consciousness or boundless consciousness. Then one mind will take one mind as object. Then you attain the second arpa jhana, vijnana jhana. Again, the first arpa jhana, jhana is object. Then stay there for a long time, for 2 hours, 3 hours, etc. Then practice until you become master in the second arpa jhana. Oh, this is the fifth jhana. Okay? The same way, then when you become master in the second arpa jhana, you can continue to practice the third arpa jhana. How to practice? The same way, enter into the first white kasina jhana up to the sixth jhana. Imagine from the sixth, you reflect. The second arpa jhana is very close to the first arpa jhana enemy. This second arpa jhana is not as peaceful as the third arpa jhana. With the third arpa jhana is more peaceful than the second arpa jhana. With the intentions to attain the third arpa jhana, you only just pay attention the absence of the first arpa jhana jhana. Okay? Then one kind of objects appear. This objects will be nothingness objects. Nothingness means the nothingness of the first arpa jhana. But why? Then like I am explaining the yogi here. Then now no much time to explain. Okay. Then if the nothingness objects appear, taken nothingness objects, the third arpa jhana jhana will arise. Then you attain the third arpa jhana. Then you stay there for a long time. As for 2 hours, 3 hours, etc. Then you will attain the third arpa jhana. Then you should practice to become master in the third arpa jhana. When you become master in the third arpa jhana, you can continue to practice. You know, number 7, one enter the sphere of neither possession or non-possession, jhana, the fourth arpa jhana. How to practice the same way? Beginning from the first jhana, you enter into up to the seventh jhana. Imagine from the seventh jhana, you reflect on the disadvantages and advantages. How to reflect? The 7 or the third arpa jhana, okay? Akinjana jhana is very close to the second arpa jhana. Enemy, the third arpa jhana is not as peaceful as nivasanyana jhana. The nivasanyana jhana is more peaceful than the third arpa jhana. Then you should also continue to reflect. The possession, senya is a dart, senya is a boil, disease. In this way, then there is a nivasanyana jhana. This nivasanyana jhana is peaceful, superior. Then with the intentions to attain nivasanyana jhana, you only just pay attention the third arpa jhana jhana. Then one mind will take the third arpa jhana jhana is objects. One mind is objects, one mind is subjects. The subjects mind is called nivasanyana jhana, neither possession or non-possession jhana. Then you know as eta sanda, eta panita. It is the third arpa jhana is peaceful, superior. Then you will attain the nivasanyana jhana, the eighth jhana. Is it? Then you stay there for 2 hours, 3 hours, etc. You practice until you become master. Then you attain attainment. This is referred to the seventh vimokha. You also liberate from the opposite dhamma or nirvana or hindrances, etc. Is it? Then when you attain this one, another vimokha is the very high level. This one is a one enter the cessation or possession in feeling. You know, the nirodha samapatti. Or when you attain up to attainment based on white kasina rupa jhana, then the same way you can also practice based on the other kasina. For example, nila, pita, loida, or patui, awa, tejo, wire. Then you can practice up to attainment. Then you can practice 10 kasina 8 attainment in this one. Okay, but only Akasa kasina, based on Akasa kasina, you cannot practice to attain Arupajana. Based on the other 9 kasina, you can practice Arupajana. Then you can attain 8 attainment in each kasina. When you attain 8 attainments in 10 kasina, then you also practice Vipassana until you become Anagami or Arahanta. What will happen? You can enter into the 8, you know, the 8th one here. One enter the cessation or possession and feeling. This is called Nirodha Samapatti. Okay, Nirodha Samapatti is very high level. Then later depends on condition that we will explain. Then altogether 8 Vimauka liberation is this one. Okay, you understand how to practice kasina. They are referred to, you know, Abhipayana Chana and Vimauka are quite similar, only just depending on condition explain. Depends on their charita, temperaments or character. The Buddha explained by many ways, small or big, beautiful or ugly, internal or external, etc. Is it? Also the many different kinds of explanation. These are the practice of kasina practice for attainment of 8 samapatti. Okay, this is also what the Buddha mean. Okay, commentary explanation. When the Buddha continue to talk about this, then the Buddha want to show he has no fear, although Mara requests to take final Parinibbāṇa. Then the Buddha didn't get any chance to Venerable Ananda to interrupt. Is it? Okay. This is the explanation of Vibhayarana and Vimauka according to Mahāparinibbāṇa, so that may be able to practice to attain Nibbāna. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, Sayadaw. Thank you, Sayadaw, very much for your teaching today. We have about 15 minutes left. May we open the floor for today's questions? Again, you can submit your questions under the Q&A function on Zoom, but we do have some questions from last class. So the question is in Chinese. May the interpreting Bhante translate for Sayadaw, please.
Benjamin Sayadaw, 弥兰王经记录了一个佛陀弘化一个实千世界。那么在我们这个实千世界外，是否还有与我们的31界相同的世界？在现在这个时期，是否在我们这个实千世界之外，也存在着另外的佛陀，在教导那边31界众生？萨土萨土萨土。
Okay. The Buddha, okay, according to the commentary explanations, you know, the Buddha appear only in this world, also in Majjhima Gita, Middle Land, in India. Not only the Buddha, also chief disciple, great disciple, Buddha's parents, etc. They only just appear at the Middle Lands. Some maybe generally, sometimes like the Venerable Pona, he is from the outside of Middle Lands. Only just very rare. Then me, Buddha will appear only in human world. In human world also only in Middle Lands or India. Is it? The Buddha will not appear in other ones. And maybe those who are from outside of the India will not be happy, is it? Okay, then no problem. Even the Buddha will not appear in Devarans or Dhamma, only just in human ranks. Okay. Then, but the Buddha, when the Buddha appear, usually those who have already fulfilled the temperament, although they are in Devaran or Brahmaran, although they are in the other universe, then they comes to the Buddha, listens to the Dhamma, they can also realize Nibbana. They can penetrate the Four Noble Truth. Okay? But Buddha will appear only in this universe, this world, this system only. There are 31 kinds of existence, is it sure? And one universe. Among this universe, 31 existences, 31 planes or existences. Then Buddha will appear in human world, only in middle lands. Is it? But sometimes the Buddha will go to Devaran or Brahmaran to give Dhamma talk. Like Venerable Moggallana, even he go to hell to give Dhamma talk. Is it? Sometimes. But the Buddha will not go to the other universe. Then Buddha, sometimes the Buddha and Buddha's disciple, like Abhibu is the Sikh Buddha's chief disciple. He gave Dhamma talk in the Brahmarans. But then because of his power, many Deva and Brahmas from the other universe, not only in this universe, they can listen to his Dhamma talk. Then even the Sawaka chief disciple has such power, then Buddha doesn't know what to describe, no words to say. When the Buddha wants, the beings from other realms want them to hear the Buddha's Dhamma, sure, the Buddha can give the Dhamma talk. Then they can listen to the Buddha's Dhamma from their realm also. And this is what they ask is like this, is it? Who does it? No, this one is the power of. No, only just this one. Then just now I already explained, then Buddha will appear only in this world. Then some may or may not accept. The Buddha also says in one Sutta in Anguttara Nikaya. Then the Buddha explained in this way about the universe or something like this, about the beings, etc. According to his knowledge, okay, that he already realized. Then who can believe what the Buddha says is only just Sotapanna. Sotapanna can completely believe what the Buddha says, but the other person, although they are Buddhist, may not believe. That's not Sampanna. Then sometimes the Buddha explains many things, such kinds of universe or the 31 kinds of existence or many different kinds of beings, something like this. But who will believe what the Buddha says, whatever the Buddha says? Only just Sotapanna can. Although they say they are Buddhist, it may not be. It is impossible. Or it is unbelievable. They will say like this. Is it? Okay, the Buddha will appear only in this world. In this world, also only in middle land. Not only Buddha, also Buddha's parents, great disciple, chief disciple. But the other Brahma, Deva, etc., then they can also realize Nibbana from their universe when the Buddha appears.
Thank you, Sado. Next question, also in Chinese. Bante. Thank you.
这可以存多少时间？
Okay, this one is the commentary. No pacha de so pa mau chok pa mau so main to patika. Okay, roughly 5,000 sasana were remained. 5,000 years or sasana. Then Patisambhida Pada, there are many Arahanta who have attained Patisambhida, the Arahanta state together with analytical insight, Patisambhida knowledge. Within 1,000 years of the Buddha Sasana. Cha, the next 2,000 years of the within 2,000 years of the Buddha Sasana, they can become Arahanta, but they cannot attain Patisambhida knowledge, analytical insight. But they can still attain 6 abhiññāna, supernatural powers, together with supernatural powers. Okay? But then that 3,000 years of the Buddha Sasana, after 2,000 years, is it? Then they can become Arahanta, but not with the 6 abhiññāna, only with the 3 knowledges. You know, Buddhi Nivāsanusati, Deva Chekhu, Buddhi Asavakaya Arahanta. They can become Arahanta together with Buddhi Nivāsanusati abhiññāna and Deva eyes only, not with the other abhiññāna, like this. But now you see, now it's like this, according to its explanation. Now it's more than 2,600 years of Buddha Sasana around this. Then they still can become Arahanta together with these 2 knowledges, Nivāsanusati, remembrance of former life, and Deva eyes, Deva Chekhu, not with the other abhiññāna like this. But depends what commentary explain. So then, you know, after 3,000 years of the Buddha Sasana, up to 4,000, within 1,000 years of the Buddha Sasana, 4,000 years of Buddha Sasana, then what will happen? They can become Arahanta, but only pure vehicle Arahanta, without jhana attainment. Then, the last 5,000 years, then what will happen? Patimokkha, they cannot become Arahanta, but they only just maintain Sila, Patimokkha Samvara Sila, etc. Then altogether 500 years of Sasana explained in Patika commentary. Then another one is Paso Anna, Paso Patisambhida Pada, another Paso Anna Sasana Mema Vinaya, Sulawaka commentary, Atakata, Vinaya Atakata explanation, also and the Angotra Nikaya Atakata. Then what they explain is, you know, the first 1,000 years of the Buddha Sasana, within these 1,000 years, what will happen? Patisambhida Pada, they can become Arahanta together with analytical insights, analytical knowledges, Patisambhida knowledge. As soon as they become Arahanta, they become Tipitaka. Okay, Tipitaka, they don't need to purposely learn. They understand Pali. They understand the many languages like this without learning. Patisambhida Pada is this one. But so another 2,000 years, Sokhayipasaka, they can become Arahanta without Patisambhida knowledge or without Vijnana like this. But if they continue to practice themselves, they can. And there's immediately with the attainment of Arahanta, they become only. But if they wish to purposely practice, they can attain. You should remember in this way. But so Anna, then the third year, you know, the 1,000 years of the Buddha Sasana within 1,000 years, then will be Anagami state only, not up to Arahanta state. Then now is for example the 3,000 years of the Buddha Sasana, is it? Then you can practice up to Anagami state. According to it, cannot become Arahanta like this. Okay, but not sure, no? Can become Arahanta also, can practice like this. Also another, then the 4,000 years of Buddha Sasana will be Sakadagami state. Then the 5,000 years of the Buddha Sasana will be Sotapanna state, up to Sotapanna state. Altogether 5,000 years of Sasana, but they are commentary explanation. But according to Pali, you know, Imesa Suba in Mahāparinibbāṇa Sutta, at the end of the Mahāparinibbāṇa Sutta, Buddha also will meet with the Subhadda Paribhajaka. Then the Buddha says to him, Imesa Subhadda Bhikkhu Samavihariyo Asunyo Loko Arandi Asa. If the Bhikkhu Bhikkhuni, then Buddhist lay devotee are practicing meditation, then be men or women, or are Buddhists who are following the Buddha's instruction, then me Noble Eightfold Path. They are practicing Noble Eightfold Path. Sama Viharayami, they are practicing Noble Eightfold Path to attain, like Sotapanna, or they also teach other people to become Sotapanna, etc. Is it? They are practicing rightly. Sama Viharayami. Asonyo Loka Arandi Ada. Asonyo Loka Arandi Ada. The Loka will not be devoid of Arahanta. That means Arahanta will exist in the world for a long time, as long as they are practicing Noble Eightfold Path successfully, systematically. Then if there's a no, there's a not devoid of Arahanta in the world, then sure Anagami, Sakadagami, Sotapanna are there. They are all Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahanta there in the world, as long as they are practicing. But there's no limits or time. Even 5,000 or more than 5,000 also possible like this. But if they don't practice the Noble Eightfold Path systematically, successfully, even may the Buddha Sasana made this before reaching 5,000, it's also possible. Okay, depends on how they practice, how you practice. If you don't want the Buddha Sasana to disappear early, then practice the Noble Eightfold Path. Don't stop.
Thank you, Sayadaw. Now, Sayadaw, we are about at the end of our class time, but there are more questions. Should we save the question for next time or answer one more or two more?
Yeah, one more.
One more, okay, thank you. Sayadaw, the question
注释一节可以通过修习四神足而获得。请问尊者，修习四神足的具体方法是什么呢？
Mahāparinibbāṇa is the Chanda, Virya, Citta, Vimasa, is it? That means you are practicing the Bodhipakkhya Dhamma, the same. Mahāparinibbāṇa also one of the Bodhipakkhya, is it? Bodhipakkhya Dhamma, Chanda, Virya, Citta, Vimasa. For example, you are fulfilling the three trainings or practicing Noble Eightfold Path, 7 stages of purification, etc. They are the same without, Chanda, desire. You are not interested to practice to fulfill sila, to practice meditations to attain concentration, to practice vipassana. Then you cannot practice, is it? But you have chanda to practice. As long as I haven't attained jhana, yes, then I will never stop. They practice like this. They have chanda. That is why chanda vato kainama kama nasijati. If Chanda Vatoki Nama Kamana says, if you want something, sure, do this one, you can be. But if you are not willing to practice such kinds of things, then it is impossible. That is why Chanda is called Etipada. 4 powers or 4 base or the power, is it? Road to powers. 4 road to power. Chanda, Virya also the same. You have Chanda, you want to attain jhana, mega, Phala, Nibbana, but you don't practice. Lazy. How to do? Then Virya, if there's no Virya effort, how they will attain? That is why, according to their desire, their chanda, their wish, they also practice practically. Is it? As long as I have attained Mega Phala, Nibbana, I will never stop my practice. They have such kinds of diligent effort. They will never stop. They don't show any reason. I am sick, I cannot go to meditation hall, I cannot come interview. They don't say anything in this way. Is it? But now here many meditators showing in this way. I am not happy. Actually, I says, if you can eat meal, if you can go here and there, then you are happy. Consider as happy. Don't show any I'm sick or something like that. I say like this here. Is it? You still can eat. You can still sleep, then consider you are still happy. Don't show this reason. Try. Then if you show, then there may be laziness. Then chanda, virya, citta. Citta is a very, citta vato kainama kama nasijati. Citta, I want to do. They want to do such kinds of things. There is a consciousness. Citta, mind is very important. But the mind, they are related to each other. related to each other. But sometimes, okay, Chaita is very important, very strong Chaita, sure. Why they can attain Jnana Mega Phala Nibbana? Why I cannot attain? Try. Or in this way they try, then they can attain. Chaita Vato Kama, Chaita Vato Kinama Kama, Nasajati, the same. Whatever they want, if you have intentions, strong intentions, strong mind, sure, you can attain. But need to practice. Pinya, also wisdom is very important. Vimansa, okay, Vimansatipada, Vimansa wisdom is very important. You have desire, you want something, you also practice it, but this is wrong way. Then how you will attain Jnana Mega Phala Nibbana, something like this, is it? The wrong belief, something like this. Then how they will attain? You will not attain. That is why wisdom also very important. The knowing the Four Noble Truth, especially, and also the other things, right way, etc. Then they are called 80 pada. Then they fulfill me. They are practicing Sila Samadhi Panya systematically, successfully. Sometimes Chanda is predominant. When Chanda is a leader, Chanda is very stronger. Then the other will be follower. Sometimes effort is very strong. Then it becomes leader. The other will be follower. Then sometimes Chaita is very strong. Then Chaita will be leader. The other will be the follower. Then sometimes wisdom is very strong, predominant. Then it will be leader. The other will be follower. But if you do one, the other are also there. Okay, they are associated each other. Or are Nama only, Chaita and Chaitasika only. Chaita and Chaitasika only. But depends on their predominance, and also they become leader. They are called four road to powers, 80 pada. Then they fulfill in this way until they attain, Arhata Mega Phala Nibbana, like Buddha. Then sure they have already fulfilled and they attain in this way. That is why the Buddha said this one. Those who have already fulfilled four road to power, 80 power, then if they wish to stay, they can stay. They can stay full lifespan of human being like this, especially for Buddha. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw, for your teaching. And if you have other questions, I know we have more questions. We will save that for the next class when Sayadaw is teaching us. So thank you very much, Sayadaw. May Sayadaw lead us in making us.
This one is a Suwana Dubana is a good or bad objects, beautiful or ugly objects. For example, the internal organ. For example, then don't think, physics. Is it? Physics are ugly objects, but they are yellow color, can make casino objects, although they are ugly. Then for example, skin is beautiful compared to internal organ. Then if beautiful objects also can make casino objects. For example, eye is beautiful compared to the other internal organ, is it? Then they can be objects of casino. Beautiful or ugly means this one. Then for example, flower, or beautiful dress, beautiful cloth, etc. They are beautiful objects. External also they are beautiful and ugly, many. Then every color can be the objects of color casino, like this one. So on and over like this one.
Thank you, Sayadaw. And because of time, we will save all the questions for next time. Sayadaw, please lead us in making aspirations and sharing of merits, please.
Repeat after me to share your merits to all beings. Idame punyam.
Idame punyam.
Asawakaya.
Asawakayam.
Wahang hotu.
Wahang hotu.
Idame punyam.
Idame punyam.
Nibbanasa.
Nibbanasa.
Pacayo hotu.
Pacayo hotu.
Mama punya bagan.
Mama punya bagam.
Sabasatana.
Sabasatanam.
Pacemi.
Pacemi.
Esabe.
Esabe.
Mesama.
Mesamam.
Punya bagan.
Punya bagam.
Labandu.
Andu.
Sadhu.
Sadhu. Sadhu. Thank you, Sayadaw, very much again. Please feel free to, you and both Bante translating, please, thank you so much, and please feel free to leave. We have a few announcements to make. So the next teaching by Sayadaw Kumara Vibhansa will be in 2 weeks, and that will be part 15 at the same time. Next week, we will have Venerable Sayadaw Janaka Vibhansa to teach us on the perfection of generosity, part 16 at the same time. And as many of you know that we continue to have the weekend Vasa meditation with Sayadaw Aganya at Pa'ao, Georgia. We welcome you to visit our center to meditate with Sayadaw and receive guidance. Please do fill out the visitor request form and sign a waiver before your visit to Pa'ao, Georgia. And that will be until October 9th. Yes. And we also encourage you to check out our Facebook and YouTube, you know, for Pa'ao, Georgia, and also Pa'ao, Singapore. So we welcome you to check it out. And there will be other, you know, there will be other teachings and other information, and you know, on our websites, and also we welcome you to visit and provide us feedback as well. So you know, we also want to thank our co-host Pa'ao Singapore for co-hosting the series of teachings of Dhamma talks very much. So I believe that's all the announcements we have, and we also thank you for joining us today. Until we see each other again, may all of us be well, be happy, be healthy, and please do take care.